Hi guys, so today I'm going to be making a house on the edge of a lake. So, the first color you're going to need is this aqua sky color. You'll then need a green, purple, yellow, pink, peach, red, white, and a little bit of silver. Next thing you need is a canvas and a paper plate to use as a paint palette. The next thing you'll need is paintbrushes. Doesn't matter what kind, you just need paintbrushes. So, first thing we're going to do is splat out our paints. Make sure to space them out make sure to space them out so they don't mix together. Remember, you can always get more, and it doesn't have to look exactly like mine. So after that, we've successfully put our paints on our paper plate. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a paintbrush about this size, and we're going to some of the green and then a little white. And put it down like so. So if you can see, I'm kind of sloping my paint down a little bit, so it's like a little hill. When you reach the very end at your canvas, there should be about at least an inch thick of green paint. Then on the other side, about 2 inches thick. You may have to add more as you go, like I'm doing. So then you take a little white and some green and repeat the same process. Notice as you go to the bottom, you get a little lighter. Make sure to fold out those creases and blend these colors together. So it's not the obvious colors dangling. So just make quick strokes like so. Notice how I've blended it all together and there are no little creases. Okay. Once you have successfully made your grass, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come over to the red and take just a little dash of red on your paintbrush. Drag it upwards like so. You might want to add a little green as well. Blend those two colors in together. Very nice streaks. Go down again. Take Now, if you've never seen me before, I am actually new and I just started creating my YouTube videos. So once you've got a nice rectangular shape like that, what you're going to do is you're going to put that brush aside. Take out a brush about the size of this. Red and white, and add it on. Continue adding the white to the red. Now notice when I'm painting my streaks, I go down a little into the green. When you do that, makes it blend in a little more. Dash more white. green colored red. Next thing you want to do is you want to take darker part of red, make it darkest at the very top. Make sure you soften out those creases by going downwards. Now you're making the top dark because when the roof's going to go on, you're going to make that shadow. Okay, so after you've done that, you're going to, make a mistake like I just did. Take green. But you know, making mistakes is just part of art, so you'll probably make some of those here and there. Couple of times. Okay. So after you've done the brick, you're going to take a small brush, about the size of this. You need it to be small because we're going to make the flowers. So first thing you do is take a little bit of yellow at the very tip and dot it where you want all your flowers to be. Now make sure to space them out a little bit. Go over them so they pop. Now these are the small dandelion and particle like flowers. And you can make them as big or small as you want. Once you have the amount of dandelions that you would like, you're going to take your fine tip brush, dip it into the pink, just a small bit. Those are going to be the pink flowers. Now you can make them as big or small as you want also. When you do this, you cannot layer the green anymore. Can't go back over the green, because otherwise you'll eliminate your flowers and smear it. Make sure to get it just at the tip, so you can make these small little circles. Now, when you have made the amount of flowers, pink and yellow flowers that you wanted, you're going to go into the peach and grab a dash of that and do the same thing. Just dot them wherever you like, but make sure you leave a good amount of space at the end. So, after you've done those flowers, you're going to go to the purple and make purple flowers as well. Go over them if you don't like the look. Now, after you've finished your flowers or your dots, you're going to remove your big brush again and use more green. Take a little white. You're going to take your small brush again. You might have a little purple left over. Make small flowers and dots here and there. You can also do different color flowers than what I'm doing right now. You can do like neon green or like really bright yellow or blue or other colors. So the next thing that you're going to do is take your big brush again, wipe it. Hopefully you have a painting shirt or a glass of water or something around close to you. Then you're going to dip your brush in the blue. See, there should be a good amount of space. You're going to just paint the blue. You need to layer it so that you don't see the green through it. After you've successfully painted your water stream, you're going to take again your small brush. Take some small dots, and on the other side, just paint. A couple small little flowers. can do some more on the other side as well if you'd like. Oh. Big flower, I guess. Okay. After you have painted those flowers, you're going to take your medium-sized brush, this size again, with the red paint on it. And you might have to, if you need more red or so, just do a small little kind of faint outline of the roof with red. And fill it in. It's a vibrant red roof. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a very small dash of silver at the very tip, like that. And place it underneath. Kind of shadow. Might have to layer the silver. See that faint little shadow right here? Then you're going to take a bit of green. It's okay if you paint over the flowers on accident. Over some of your flowers. Make like a little thing like that. And grab some more red, blend it together. Once yours looks a little like mine, you're going to take your big brush and do that like so. Now I dipped a little blue. My paintbrush already had a little blue on it, so when I dipped it in a green, it made this blue-green color. So kind of dip it in both places. Make sure it doesn't spread. We're getting into the ugly state. Take the small brush, wipe the small brush off a little bit. Take some green of it. Move that in a little bit. Calm these parts down a tad. Once you've kind of calmed it down, if you made that little minor mistake like I did. Like that. Then you're going to take your small brush once again. Dot these parts. Yellow as well. See messy little blotches right there. So after that, you're going to take another brush. It's about like this. And you're basically going to take a little bit of silver. Put it at the very top again. Like so. So you're going to take another brush that size and going to take a bit of the blue and layer over again. Now you need to use a smaller brush for this part because it gets some of that flow into it. If you notice. How it has those little marks like that. So, after you have finished this part, you're going to take this big brush, wipe it off or something. Take a little yellow. Add a couple more maybe. So I'm going to get another paintbrush. This one's about the same size as another one I've used. So you're going to take this one, and this time you're going to dab it with a little green. And make dots in your water. Now, these dots can be wherever you would like. Okay, after you have made your dots, you take a small brush, like this. And if you hear noise in the background, that's because my sister and my father are doing another video. So after you get your really small brush, you're going to, if you need more, get more white. After you've gotten more white, take your small brush, dip it in the green, and then dip it in the white, and the green again. So what I'm doing now is I'm mixing some of the green into the white. Right here. Once you are done, you've got that nice creamy green color. Going to make those dark green dots a little bigger. Use more if you need to. Now on this step, you can space them as close together as you want or as far away as you want. You can make as many. After you've done that with your small brush, wipe it off again and dip it into the pink. Once you've dipped it into the pink, if you Once you've done that, you've made your lily pads. So now, let me tap wait for it to dry. Just a couple minutes. Air it out. But so the next step is you're going to, if you have it, this is just like optional. You can do this if you want. You can take some green glitter glue, if you have some, and pour it onto your paint palette. Just a little glop. If you don't have it, that's fine. This is an optional step. Just a fun little thing. But don't add very much. And you're gonna take your small brush, or I'm gonna use a bigger brush because it'll be easier. Wipe the big brush off if it's got too much paint on it. You're going to literally dip in the glitter glue. Be careful and make sure to avoid the parts that still need to dry a little bit. And just glaze it over like so. I'm dotting it on there like that. Spread the glitter glue on. Like so. Soften that out. So take some glue on the same paintbrush. Okay, and then the last thing is you're going to take a fine tip paintbrush and choose whichever color on your paint palette that you would like. In this case, I'm choosing red. and sign your name. And so that concludes this lesson for today. Bye, guys.